Hello and welcome everyone to what should be the finale of Danganronpa 2. How is everyone doing this evening? And I apologize for not streaming throughout the rest of the week because Kai got sick, ear infection, and then I got sick and I was still recovering and just kind of feeling off all week. But I am all good now. And what's that? And yeah, Amy was sick too. It was nice sick week. Yeah, but yeah, we had to just take a little bit off. So hopefully we can still get through Zack and Wiki enough time that we can play some Alan Wake for the Halloween festivities and all that. But yeah, there we all are. Kitty, thank you very much for the first time chat. Finally caught a stream. Thank you for joining. Really do appreciate it. But yes, we are here for the finale of Danganronpa 2. Let's make sure the sound levels are all looking good. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Oh man, what are we in for tonight? Well, Smash Man with 100 bits saying, you don't seem to be that much of a fan of challenging games. With that in mind, you sure Donkey Kong Country will be good to revisit? That one has some pretty challenging moments, though not as tough as the sequel. Nah, that one, I've been playing through it. I've already gotten through the first 4 worlds. It's really, I mean, it's definitely challenging, but I played it so much that it's whatever. Claxon, thank you very much for the 150 bits. Saying, I'm recovering from an anxiety attack, so I may not be chatting much, but I still wanted to see the finale. I'll be okay, though. I hope so, Claxon. I'm so glad you're feeling better. And Jason Rocks, thank you very much for that gift sub going to Katie Kitty. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, and just Scarrick with a tier 1 sub for 18 months now, saying, happy Canadian Thanksgiving from us up north. I'm close to finishing Pikmin 4, including going for the platinum medals in all Dandori events because, yes, I hate myself. That is certainly ambitious. Congratulations. All right. Very, very cool. Thank you all so much for that support. Already 45 people here watching. That's crazy. So thank you so much. So, yeah. Simonon, I will take a look at the truth bullets as we go along. I have I did watch the Game Grumps episodes up to this point, so I'm relatively familiar. Just keep myself as a refresher, just because I enjoy their stuff as well. Eggroll with 310 bits saying, I guess I'll try and jump on the train. Well, there we go. We got a hype train started. Thank you so much. And then Mito with 100 bits as well, saying, nothing is cozier than sitting next to a vent with the heat on a chilly night. That does sound nice. That sounds very nice. Oh, thank you so much for that hype train. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have no idea what we're in for this sort of thing. Let's see if there's a way to... I was trying to see if there's a way to look at the previous dialogue, but I don't know how, and I don't want to push the wrong button, so we're just not going to worry about it. But, yeah, we'll just see how this all goes. All right. Are we ready to start? Oh, Soulcaster, thank you very much for your 100 bits as well, saying might as well hop on. And then Amy with the Prime subscription, 29 months now, saying I love trains. Oh my gosh. Of course.
Just so you know, I had to get out of my app, log in on my iPad browser, resend that verification code. I had to go through a lot of hoops.
Apparently, Amy had to go through a lot of hoops in order to get that Prime subscription to go tonight. So she's honestly, that's pretty good timing for jumping in on a hype train. So good on her. All right. Wow, level 2. Oh, Smash Matt, thank you very much for the 100 bits. By the way, am I going to try to find all the bonus levels in Donkey Kong Country during my playthrough? What I'm doing right now is just going through normally, trying to find as many as I can just naturally, and then I will, if I have extra time, I'll go through and see if I can find the extras. I probably won't be able to do it on my own. I've looked in the past and I don't know if I want to do the poking and prodding of each of them. So I might look up a guide just for it. Because I know that the thing is, there's not exactly a great reward for it. But Mom, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Just so much support. Wow. Dance with Lady Aqua, forgot it was Sunday. Yeah. We're here for it. And, all right. Are we ready to see what kind of secrets are hiding? I have a few ideas for what might be happening. Of course, we're obviously in a virtual world. I think the big thing here is that our 15 students beyond Chiaki are actually probably kind of terrible, especially Hajime, and probably committed a bunch of murders, and they're trying to rehabilitate them since they were kind of the followers, it seems like. So we'll see if that how that all goes here. I don't know what the backlog. I guess the touchpad might be the back button, the select button in that case. But it's all right. It's all right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, let me try it. Okay, there it is. Let's see. The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other. That virus is... You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami. And then, okay, Monokuma with that. Okay, cool.
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role that she had in this world was... observer.
I see. She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right. She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer. NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
Did you forget Chiaki was part of the Future Foundation?
Probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer, that has to be referring to that person. Chiaki, of course.
I see.
Hey, Ogrepon.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Wait, really? I didn't know that part. Huh?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human?
That's not it. Chiaki was
I was gonna
really
say, she's
alive.
definitely alive.
Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Is she? Wait, is she a program? What?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Wow, she was... I did not see that one coming, that she was just a digital character. Huh. Okay, then. Not sure how I feel about that one. Oh wow. Hype train complete. Thank you so much. 3 subs and almost 1,400 bits. Holy crap, thank you so much. I do not want Danganronpa 3 spoilers. Since we're gonna eventually experiencing all the Danganronpa story.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the
I guess that means that she,
world ender.
how she's not able. He's mentioned not having be able to defy the Future Foundation. So I guess that would fit for that sort of thing, where she has to follow her programming. Huh. Oh, I changed my name from Zacian to Ugapon due to relevancy. Okay, thank you, Ugapon, for letting me know that. World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here.
What do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Everything's a bluff now, Fuyuhiko.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
Some interesting bits of foreshadowing about Danganronpa 2 being a virtual world. The main menu and UI has a pixel art aesthetic, and the soundtrack being more synth-heavy gives a more retro game feel. In addition, the Japanese title is called Super Danganronpa 2, which is likely a reference to how Super Nintendo games have the name Super in a lot of game titles. There we go. Yeah, plus there was that sort of glitchiness at the beginning that I noticed, but I wasn't sure what, but then it never came up again, so I was like, I guess we'll wait and see on that one. Ooh, show us the true self.
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Oh boy. Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Oh my god. Hey, it's Makoto.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
It's amazing the differences between his performance for Makoto and Nagito.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto? I like the look.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
Nice.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think? Oh, logic dive. I wish we could leave Kazuichi behind, if only. We're not that lucky. Oh boy. Could not go to the left side of that. Good to know. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Makoto and the others. Oh. Oh, it's Hajime. Whoops. Misread that one. Oh boy. Who are the remnants of despair? I would think it'd be Hajime and the others is what the sense I got. Yeah. There are survivors and the remnants of despair. Oops, excuse me. Why? To recover from despair. Okay, now we're good. There we go.
It's all coming together.
There we go. You know why I realized by diving deep into my mind is a snowboard? Because it's a game!
The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy.
So they're survivors, but they were also working with Junko. Yeah, originally the 15 that were part of this selection of students were on her side. She was just that charismatic. So what they're trying to do is, yeah, Makoto's trying to reform them. But the Monokuma virus disrupted that and made it into a killing game. Yeah.
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
I can believe it for Kazuichi.
In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that the dangerous guys were responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human
Oh, jeez.
form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything. We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Some of these guys, it is really strange to think of them as ultimate despair. Like, let's see. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I'll believe it for Gundam. I believe it. I believe it. That's hard to believe. Before he got his new look on life, don't believe it. Don't believe it. The serial killer fascination, I believe it. I believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it. She's too silly. I don't believe it. And I believe it because she's devoted to Fuyuhiko.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Oh, I remember they reset, but that's true. Like, them falling into it.
Nagito, why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details? Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Claxton, thank you very much for the 200 bits saying, this is why I don't dislike Mikan's chapter. It's not unexplained, it's foreshadowing. Ah, that is a good point now. It's just the mystery itself is a little eh.
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Well, they weren't the ultimate hopes anymore, so yeah. Are you telling us to answer that? Oh wait, are we literally going to be spelling murder? Kill us all. Oh my god. I need an A. A, please. There we go. Oh, now my L's are all gone. Here we go. This is maddening. There we go. Kill us all. Kill us all. Kill us all.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yep.
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
Because you were the bad guys.
Mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She
Yep.
strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
God, what did they do to their bodies? Claxon, thank you very much for the 100 bits saying, would you believe Hangman's Gambit seemed easier on Vita purely because the screen was smaller, meaning I could see more letters at once? I could see that.
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right?
It appears you've remembered a little.
Oh, that's wild. We're getting new truth bullets.
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Oh my gosh. Well, it has to be Vision of Nagito, right? Oh, congrats, Cornflakes.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
That might be it for the Vision of Nagito.
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation.
Doubt, hope. How much despair is within you guys?
We're ultimate despair? That's not possible. Alright.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair, you killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own body.
There we go.
Must be it.
There we go.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Cornflakes. It's such a good series. You should try Xenoblade X as well if you get a chance.
Cut off his own arm. And transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
Oh my god. Claxon with 100 bits, thank you very much, saying, I want to put out a warning that this section gets really squicky disturbing. Hope Amy is okay. Oh boy, what the heck are we in for? We might be getting examples of how they mess with their own body.
What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
Oh my god.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despair.
Oh man, I just realized that Teru likely killed his own mother that he was so desperate to see before he died. Oh god, that makes you feel bad for him. Sheesh. Oh god.
He wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
Yep.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that. Some even tried to have children.
Oh god!
with their body.
What the hell?
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling.
What kind of bodies are they coming back to? Who took out their own eye?
But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose after all. That's why the Neo World program was created too.
Oh, could be Fuyuhiko, that's true.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation.
556, thank you very much for the 100 bits, saying 2 things the game doesn't elaborate further. Apparently, Junko's parts flew off rather than got splatted at the end of the first game. And 2, the Japanese version apparently got changed from implanting her insides to reproduce to that. It's not better, but it's something. Wow.
If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Oh, wow.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. That's wild, but also, yeah, I can see why that's kind of necessary for these guys. So that is the Neo World program. Amy's asking, so why is Monokuma with all this going on right now? Probably because he does not believe that they'll choose it.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here? You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out or... I mean... Let's get out. I can't stand this anymore. I'm done with this game. Did I choose the wrong thing? Regardless of whether or not there's a punishment, it does not matter. Games need a game over, otherwise there wouldn't be any tension. Oh, I think I chose the wrong thing. What the hell? Oh no. It's basically like a penalty, but for the sake of your generation who needs to be constantly coddled, I shall grant you the right to retry. You won't feel despair unless you can retry. You guys will just give up. So please select retry. However, when you want to flee from despair, make sure you don't select
Is it
retry.
going to end here? Without seeing the truth or the future? No matter what happens, we will keep moving forward until the very
I
end.
thought getting out was...
If that memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world, what Nagito did was...
Huh. I would have thought getting out and going back to our real bodies would have been the right answer. Huh. All right then. Whoops.
He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Wrong answer. There's something sus going on. Okay. Yeah, but everyone else who died dies. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I fully understand that one.
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's
Yeah.
arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming
Wait, how far back am I?
he could make her
I don't get.
the ultimate despairs defy understanding.
I am terrible.
It's just a game.
It's
Oh,
just
I got way back. Oh boy.
some others gave their own. That
I didn't realize we went back this far. Jeez.
You don't. If
Man, I really messed up. I didn't.
I see.
Wait, we have some time to decide?
Oh, we're good now.
did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
That is. Huh.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
Okay, yeah, that is suspicious. What the world is going on?
As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Tragedy of Hope's Peak. That's not it.
Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the future.
Maybe the list of subjects? No, that's not it.
Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are
Academy's
actually the bad guys.
Oh, here we go. Email to Makoto Naegi. Okay. There we go.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
There we go.
That's wrong. Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
Wow, okay, yeah, it might be a trick.
The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on. We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right? Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've been already told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys, but this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seemed much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
Wow, they got me.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Damn it, he's trying to interfere. Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm going to shove that in his face. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible!
These are so freaking hard. I've never gotten the timing for this right in the later chapters.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you.
Just basically gotta wait for that to recover and then I can beat him.
What are you even talking about? Enough already! You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some...
This is the end!
I didn't remember the number. 11037.
Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle 11037?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
Weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Klaxon with 100 bits again. Thank you so much. That's the game's trick. They show the player Makoto and you automatically think, I can trust this person. It's actually really cleverly done. No kidding. Because I certainly did.
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out? Then you're... How disappointing!
Oh my god.
I thought I was on the right track!
Oh god, a second Monokuma.
Disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Then why was he trying to get us to graduate?
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking!
What the hell?
This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
Klaxon with 800 bits. Oh my gosh, thank you so much saying I claimed death again. Poo-hoo-hoo. Another good clue was he was fake was the glitches that happened when he appeared. See, I just assumed that because that was Makoto forcing his way into the program.
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
What the heck?
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
You watched Monomi blow herself up and like he said he had how many copies, right? And it's a virus.
Violence is not allowed! isn't that kind of game. It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No. I'm not gonna let you finish yet. There's no way this can end before I've even transformed.
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game?
That's a lot of role-playing games,
You know
Monokuma.
what game I'm talking about? Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second
Final
and
Quest
third
3.
forms and go straight to my final form.
You
Ah, he's
cannot be bluffing.
smarter than
I'm gonna
Frieza.
beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out.
Oh boy. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling. What in the world?
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories.
You know he had fun. Oh boy. What the hell? Hi, Digito Junko. She looks like a VTuber. She's back. Oh my god. This is wild. They're even treating it like a final boss battle.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know.
So the true
anything
form-
goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay.
So the true form of the virus is actually Junko herself, which I guess that's
I
fitting.
see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small? She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
Is that, it's been so long. Is that the same, that's the same voice actress, isn't it?
You know, that game. Kniferella.
Amanda Miller, okay, that's good.
Said it anyway.
I see,
Okay.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I'd get fucking crushed.
I'm surprised he's not into
This
it.
is a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls. There'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either.
You sure it's not?
You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless!
Oh yeah, definitely her.
Monokuma's true identity?
I wasn't Kniferella equals Bayonetta. Oh, I didn't realize that.
We have to deal with this thing?
I actually, because they kept saying she was dead, I did not think she'd be back. And it'd be somebody else controlling the Monokuma virus.
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean. Is it just me, or did her personality change? I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all. I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead? Does that mean... Is this person's true identity? Yeah, no kidding.
I see. Are you Junko Enoshima?
So quick Japan VA trivia. Junko's Japanese VA happens to also share Dawn from the Pokemon anime and Yukari Takiba. Oh my god.
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
What else has Amanda Miller been in? I can't remember.
And why is someone who died here right now? Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
She's Sully and Cherish in Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh, okay. Oh my... Wait! This is Sailor Jupiter? The same voice actress for the one girl in Devil Survivor 2? Oh, Amy won't like that. That's some range. I did not even realize. I could immediately tell it was the same actress between that. But my god. Yeah. I had no idea it was the same character. Yeah, I knew Mikon was Sailor Moon. Huh? The voice actress for Sailor Moon in English is the same as it's not what I mean. See, the voice actress, yeah, for Mikon is also Sailor Moon. And I guess that's true, Sumoweni. They never said her name in this game until Hajime figures it out, other than the other times, but yeah. With some of the Junko personalities, it's done by Aaron Fitzgerald, who is Chie in Persona 4 Golden, and May Kanker in Ed, Edd n Eddy. Huh. Later, soy sauce.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
Claxon with 105 bits, thank you so much, saying, do you remember Alter Ego from the first game? Yes. A quick refresher, Chihiro made an AI on the laptop in Danganronpa 1. I do remember that. That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima? She's responsible for everything? The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other? It was all this bitch is doing? Jeez, Hajime. Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like...
Now I'm hearing Sailor Jupiter.
So, let's all be friends. Hell no! Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me. Tampered?
Huh?
With the graduation program? Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Oh my god.
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect?
Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know?
What the hell?
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at our mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching it at that was Jabberwock Park.
I see. The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? And what was it?
How should I put this? I was just...
Of course she was. Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
Oh my god.
Murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way.
This is literally just a timer. Wow.
Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap. Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Fuyuhiko is definitely invested in that.
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Oh yeah, he really wants Peko back.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right.
I feel like some of the people that got killed by the other people maybe have a little bit of a grudge.
There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? Don't press anything. Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by a majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. I can go back. Oh, God. No, it can't be it. It can't be. I doubt it'll do anything, but I will save Grace Cereza. Hey, that's the repeat button. Okay, I'm being forced to.
I got it!
Hey, Makoto!
Press it! This is Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
Oh, thank God, Makoto.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown.
Ah, it's got his theme. It's legit this time. Nice.
And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
Oh my gosh.
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Damn, Makoto.
You always had such reckless hope. I loved you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
It's not how that works for you,
The fact
Hiko.
that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
What are we
trust.
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
The Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Oh, damn. Hey, Gregster with a second request. Congratulations. What are you going to request? Let me bring up the document for that. What is your request? I don't know if I know. Ah, that's right. You were talking about that. Tear Ring Saga for the PlayStation 1. That is a long game. Gregster. Yeah, I figured I'd have to emulate it. That's an interesting one because it is it's the original creator of Fire Emblem going off to do his own thing and basically making his own Fire Emblem, not knockoff Fire Emblem. It's actually the original creator, so it's kind of like in some ways a true Fire Emblem sequel. So it's pretty interesting. He got into legal trouble for it? I didn't realize. Oh, that's right. I remember that. We were going to do an article, a video at one point, but it just didn't come together. Yeah, there was a massive lawsuit concerning this, and I believe he won. And it's because of his victory that we're allowed to have spiritual successor games, as Gregster's saying, and have those sort of things. So he's the reason that we're able to get Bloodstained, or I forget what it's called, the 100 Heroes game that's coming out that's based on Suikoden, and yes, Mighty Number 9. So yeah, Ayuden, that's it. Yeah, Ukulele falls into that, where it's like they get to have that sort of similar. It's a very fascinating story in that way. Yeah, Bug Fables and all the other indie stuff that are just like inspired by stuff like that. It was originally going to be called Emblem Saga before being ordered to change it. I mean, you can only do so much. Yeah. It's all right, Gregster. We will get there when we get there. Yeah, I meant to be video, not an article. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm excited for that one. Of course, we have a long ways to get to there, but we will get to that point eventually. All right. But man, multiple Junkos running around. That is wild. Yeah.
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
Tennis years.
What the fuck?
No worries about the lurking, Gregster. Thank you so much for the request.
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't.
Now I have to decide whether or not to whether I do a Iron Man run for that game. I don't know. And Seventh Orbro said, I did not request the following Berwick Saga because Gregster said it was too hard. Oh wow, ideas he brought to his legally distinct games eventually were copied and put into Fire Emblem. That's so much history that a lot of people just don't know. Yeah. Something that the original idea was that Daniel was going to do the gameplay portion, talk about how it played, how it compared to Fire Emblem, because he's played way more Fire Emblem than me. And meanwhile, I would handle the history and aspect, like what we've been talking about here. Should use a guide. Oh boy. Guess we will see. Oh, I did not realize he made a third game for Stereo Saga on PC. Klaxon with 100 bits saying, by the way, is it just me or does AI Junko seem to legitimately have a crush, if you can call it that, on Makoto? Well, she would love the one who led to her despair-driven suicide and destroy plans. That does make sense for her.
It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Good. Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
Oh boy.
I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Oh god. Junkify All Mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters.
Oh no.
Eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete. That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding.
This took a turn I did not expect.
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that, was there because there was something she didn't do? If so, the reason is the school trip's rules.
I see.
She can't defy the rules.
Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
A monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Klaxon with another 100 bits. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It's all despair. Always has been.
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up.
Wait, I just had a realization. When Chiaki and Usami were being executed, before they said, like, was it Big Brother or Big Sis? Because if that's the case, I wonder if the reference to Big Sis is actually Chihiro. Big Brother and Father. Okay. Okay, that can't be it then. Big Brother. Yeah, it's definitely Big Brother and Father. Okay, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything as far as that goes then.
That's why when
Maybe we'll
Junko
find
took over
out
her
something
position,
later.
She had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
The lead teacher? Nope, okay.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
Oops, sorry, hit the mic.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then
that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap.
Oh, good night, Cat Evie.
Choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
She destroyed the world, Sonia.
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well.
Klaxon with 100 bits, but Chihiro identifies as male. He was just shy about his physique and didn't care if people mistook him for a girl. If anything, he may have been non-binary. True, but with the father aspect is what's also a little weird about this, so who knows?
For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct.
Oh, right. Oh, Meowsticks, you're right. So if Nagito had succeeded and actually killed all of us, he would have actually been helping Junko. Oh my god.
It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
No. Yep, she's talking about the reserve course students.
I see. Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh, in her free time, she mentions her father is a programmer. Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair. I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
Oh my gosh.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
Chiaki's father is a programmer. Chihiro was the ultimate programmer. Her brother is alter ego. Okay. Makes sense.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
There's nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think that we could go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then it's a way that Junko doesn't even know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about, it might be that. Yeah, it has to be this. No, it can't be that. There was something here. Oh, the shutdown sequence. Here we go. There it is.
I see.
Hey, Rykrit. Thank you for the first time chat.
Shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can
Am I
stop.
becoming Danganronpa cultured? Oh, yeah.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Just realized she looks so much like, oh, why am I blanking on her name? The secretary from Water 7 in One Piece. Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why?
Khalifa,
you
that's
can't
it. Thank you,
activate the
Lass.
shutdown?
It's just blanking. The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is... I think it's not enough people.
I see.
He was talking about amount of people.
There's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
Oh my gosh. I wonder if they're going to bring in the other survivors in order to help out these guys to get free.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Another 5 would do it, yeah.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
Wow. 556, I'm working hard to try to get something out tonight. It's just been so hard to have, between the sickness and just everything else to get it worked on. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. Yeah, so we'll see if I can do it. But unfortunately, my patrons don't get it early. I do feel bad about that, but there's nothing I could do as otherwise because just too much could not make it happen.
So it's totally impossible.
Oh, no worries, Fa. Thank you, though.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them? Oh, yeah.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Ah, hell yeah. Previous best girl. Hello, Kyoko.
Believe.
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations.
Ah, hell yeah. Hi, Byakuya.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come.
Kyoko, Byakuya.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for two people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I mean, there's been spoilers for Danganronpa 1 for a while. Ever since they showed the survivors of the first game.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Oh my god. Yep, that's Byakuya.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Are you
I remember now how Byakuya actually became a bit of a favorite.
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Tragedy. If the Killing School Life is referring to
You
that,
guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
my god.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chumps. You said it again! Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
In this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us? No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program. What does that mean for us? Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves
Oh my
before
God.
we entered the program,
If we're going to revert back to our original selves before we enter the program, revert to Ultimate Despairs.
does that mean we'll go back to being Ultimate Despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
Lose all the mana coins. We have over like a ton, so that would be unfortunate.
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it.
It does not surprise me that these were the 3 that jump in. The most responsible of the survivors.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
God, why did Kazuichi have to survive?
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you. But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last Ultimate Despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen. It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed?
Oh
Washing
boy.
your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even
At
if
least the
our
one survivor has to
brainwashing is all
suck,
done,
yeah?
the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here.
Man,
will
there's a lot of
vanish from your
sacrifices
minds.
for this one. Meaningless. Vanish. Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past.
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's kind of true for Nagito.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Oh god, she's messing with them.
Characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh boy, what are we up to now?
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game.
Oh my
The
gosh.
game of hope and
Hey,
despair
Horizon Brave.
started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Oh my god.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it?
Call that personality Steven Junkiverse. Oh my god.
The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Oh, another logic dive. Oh my god. And this is a difficult one. I feel like they're going to throw a curveball at me. Okay, there it is. It's like, there has to be a curveball at some point. The Future Foundation. Ooh, getting tricky. That was a new one. This is kind of going like I thought it would, but also way different than I thought it would. Oh god. Oh, gotta jump. Oh, gotta jump. Alright, second question. The bait was used to lure the Future Foundation. Junko herself. Oh. Nope, that was not it. The killings. Whoopsie. One more to go. A heck of a logic dive. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Surveillance cameras. Surveillance caramel or surveillance camera? I wish surveillance camera. That'd be awesome. Oh, geez, I thought it was done, so I wasn't even paying attention. No, F-Zero is definitely way harder.
It's all coming together.
All right.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Oh my god.
You sure did.
What the heck did she do?
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
What the heck?
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just a second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
Oh,
And
it's like
precisely the truth.
It's like the flashback that I was wondering about. The flashbackers, like where they're like, "Oh, you ready for the game?" or whatever. Like, oh my god. Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
Oh my god.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys.
God.
This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already?
Oh, first time she brought up the Monokuma doll.
The graduation exam rule?
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is teacher's final decision.
I see.
Oh my gosh.
We also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being...
Junko's like, oh crap, I did run my mouth.
But what's wrong with that? Thinking we back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now.
Gosh. That's even an even worse Endless Now. No kidding.
What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that when I crushed it with despair and ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Mastermind?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's
Izuru,
Mr.
yeah.
Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder of the academy.
I see.
Izuru Kamakura.
Oh my
Isn't
god.
that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
Oh boy. 556 for the 100 bits, thank you so much. Saying very quick summary, Izuru Kamakura's identity and existence was so secretive back in the day, even in Japan, that even in Danganronpa 0, he doesn't even appear, only gets mentioned very few times. And what he did happened off screen. Oh my god.
And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
What?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
What?
Huh?
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
Oh my god, she set it up where it was... She set it up in the beginning when she said it's lame when the protagonist, the detective you're playing turns out to be the mastermind behind it all. Oh my god.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way.
There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
What the hell? I'm Izuru Kamakura?
Good news, Haji.
Service department. One survivor.
May. Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along.
Oh god, it was freaking even hinted at by Nagito. Calling us a protagonist.
Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve force...
I guess it'd have to be the tragedy of Hope's Peak.
Such an amazing talent like that.
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope?
No.
It might be Izuru.
God, I'm not sure. I'm the ultimate hope? Hope cultivation is the only thing I haven't used. Let's take a look. Claxon says, with 100 bits, thank you so much. Read all the truth bullet evidence carefully, even if it seems irrelevant. The thing is, I'm not even quite sure what I'm trying to argue against. Okay.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve force have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
Looks like there's only two.
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Something to deny and something to agree with. Okay. Thanks for that little hint about what I didn't use because, geez.
Created hope. Are you talking about the hope cultivation plan? Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
Dancer Lady Aqua says, with a highlighted message saying, fun fact, the director came out and said that if you take the uncommon readings of Hajime's kanji, it can be read as Kamakura. Oh my god.
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create?
For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
My God.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
And after many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person
hell?
into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
Oh my God.
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand.
Dance Lady Aqua says, another fun fact, the kanji for Hajime can mean wound, scar, or imperfection. So you can take it either as scars from a surgery or the fact that he was talentless to begin with. Oh my God.
I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now. So even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
What?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
Oh my God.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
Is it back? I looked on my preview, it looked a little off. Let me see here. It looks like I did drop some frames. Are we back? Are we good again? Okay, yeah, we dropped a few frames, but looks like we're all back to normal. Sorry about that. Not sure what caused that one. Okay, I'm glad it's back. Oh my god. This is too crazy for us to have issues now. Like, oh my god. Okay.
He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. Disappear, disappear. Disappear, 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 disappear. Oh boy. Oh, there's the other end. This was Nagato's point of view. That's why he just seems so naturally fascinated with us at the beginning. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Oh my god.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me.
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is.
Oh my god.
You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was... It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Jeez.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved. I guess... choose repeat. Nope.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded.
Oh, right.
So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
Jeez.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is, we have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that
Gosh.
happened.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you?
Oh my god.
Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works.
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
Kiko's having a dream. Well, Klaxon has to go now. Wish Lily I could stay for the full finale, but it seems like you may be going overtime anyway. I'm not sure another hour's enough. Oh boy. Guess we'll find out.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Inoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this
Oh
world.
boy.
Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
This definitely seems like much more of a quandary than the first game had at the end.
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
Oh my god.
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
Shutdown sequence. It has to be shutdown
My
sequence.
memories up until now disappear. I will not even remember.
Oh my god, look at the health bar and stuff, whatnot going up and down.
Everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but... I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us!
You know, that's a good point. Oh, it's not letting me save Mito.
Right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Oh, it won't let me even fire. Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? To choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Oh God.
I can't do it.
Huh? Can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone!
Oh, we're getting legit Johnny Young Bosch streams. Those are always nice.
This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, My existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever 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 and ever.
Oh, jeez. That ain't good. Oh, that ain't good at all.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What am I doing?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Oh boy.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
That voice.
After all this time?
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Surging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected. Despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists.
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
All right, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki.
Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let...
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
We got new stuff.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game.
I guess it's fine to stay...
You master. Yay! Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junka...
All right! Let's start! I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG... Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
If you get...
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Oh boy.
All right! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia.
This world.
Wow. Always forget about that thing, I swear.
Who are you?
Best girl.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear.
This reminds me of so much of Thank Nominee.
What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself.
And that was the fault of this whole program. That's the whole fault of the program and why he was so easily manipulated by Junko.
Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
Oh, you guys are getting some double speech? Oh, great. More foreshadowing. There was no blood during Chiaki's execution when she was crushed. Junko had a similar death when there was, where there was blood. What's that? That shouldn't be it. No double speech for other people? Okay. 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 Not sure what was causing that for some people. That's weird.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Oh, weird.
Talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
There it is. Thank you. This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all.
I don't know if it works on any of them or
the academy I admired so much.
Or not.
Disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to.
I think it doesn't matter.
I'll be appreciated anyway.
Oh, I'm breaking all of them.
No way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault.
There it is.
Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Thank you.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy.
Let's get rid of all of
I
them.
want to disappear. Even so, I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Even so, I don't want to sacrifice myself. Even so,
That's awesome.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future, even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not our responsibility.
Jeez, it's weird to see Akane like that too.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope.
Oh, here we go.
If the memories we
Oh, that's a big bullet. Oh, that has some implications. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Remember why everyone died.
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here just will not even remember why everyone died. If we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start when
Oh my gosh.
If we turn back into, we might be killed by the.
This is your responsibility.
it's not our responsibility.
It's interesting it's not about hope or despair this time around. It's just about the future.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god. Super Saiyan Hajime.
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of
Oh my
future
god.
awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug?
Oh my gosh. Hajime and Izuru fused.
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata.
Finally have some confidence. Oh, rebuttal showdown.
You despair because you yearn for hope. Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is gonna keep if you don't want that.
Nice, infinite cuts.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
We will open the way to the future ourselves. The cycle of hope, despair, and killing. We need to end it right here.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again.
Oh my god. I love when they use the mechanics and just completely upend it, make you seem so powerful.
I don't want anything. You have no argument. There's no.
You can just hold it down. What the hell?
Just give up already.
Somebody mentioned that, and like, that doesn't make any sense.
What is this crappy feeling?
Why are you able to just hold it down?
Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already.
I don't like that my health is going down. Let's get into a fever.
I don't want to lose anything.
Let's get my health back.
There. You're not hope.
Oh, I hold it down and then I blast the argument. I understand now.
You have no argument.
Now I get it. Okay, finally, at the very last one, of course.
Give up already. A miracle won't happen. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. Izuru! You won't be able to do it.
That's...
You won't be able to do anything.
Whoops. I screwed up. Shoot.
You have no argument. The future.
I forgot the end of that.
Just give up already. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Whoops. Oh, Chiaki was there with me too.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
Huh? But
don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
There's no binary choices.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything.
I got the theme song.
That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness.
Oh, wow.
A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
This is cool.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In
Spoke
fact,
to everyone.
I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me.
Oh no, his Pecco got to him.
I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again.
Shut up, Kazuichi.
But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
Well, trial's over. And consistent Bs across the board.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we are the ones who are going to create.
Are they actually going to show anything afterwards? Hey, Monami. Oh no, Usami. Oh my god. So ridiculous. And her magical rod is doing the trick. Oh my god. So ridiculous. Take that, 3D Junko. There we go. Virus deleted.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair. Is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's
I
just
forgot how
as Hajime
short
said.
Kyoko was.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
I love how these games go out of their way to not show these characters' age.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
And this is probably where it's going to end, because they never give us definitive endings for this sort of thing. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Captain Ogg, I'll never forget you, right? Memory deleted.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. I know it's going to cut the credits based on the last episode, the last time. The Danganronpa 1. Oh, cool. Giant cell phone. And so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
I guess these guys have aged. Technically they've aged, we just can't see it.
Hey Makoto, is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
So we did get something, at least. Alnix, thank you very much for the 500 bits, saying that's the game for Danganronpa 2 for sure. Like this, I for sure like this one better than the first game, and having my favorite character in the trilogy, Fuyuhiko, is also a plus. And yes, Dancer Lady Aqua, Ultra Despair Girls is on the list and actually is coming up soon. Once we finish up Zack and Wiki, if it's still in October, we're going to be doing Alan Wake Remastered, then Flame in the Flood. And after Flame in the Flood, no matter where it ends up, we'll be playing Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. So that's actually coming up pretty quickly. Nobody requested it. I just decided to put it in on there for myself and one of my choices, just to sort of continue it.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem.
Okay, I like Hajime in a suit. Looks like Byakuya hooked them up. And it's nice to see that they actually managed to do all right after going into the despair world.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
You can tell Kyoko looks older. Makoto, not so much.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Yeah, I accidentally said Hajime instead of Makoto.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future.
I like that Byakuya actually respects Makoto now. I keep wanting to say Hajime since he was the main character.
Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable.
V3 is not on the request list right now. So maybe we'll have to squeeze it in at some point.
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time.
Thank God Hiro didn't come back.
However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished.
Ah, there's your sequel bait.
We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Ah, yes. Your serial killer girlfriend? Let's go with that.
Go. We must create our own futures.
Yeah, Makoto does look like Sora in this shot. That makes Byakuya
And
Riku.
so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere.
Oh no, she's definitely more of a servant, I guess.
But it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
He's kept his personality. And he gave himself a haircut. Good for him.
My future lies here.
You know, all things considered, his body ended up pretty well compared to other people. The day before the future. Yep, got his miracle. Amazing what a little confidence in yourself will do, apparently. What a wild end. I gotta say, I thought I had that figured out for when we were getting, I thought I had an idea of where it was all gonna go with us being, when I was right, but the whole Junko thing and her full plan and the, just everything else did not see all that coming. So that is wild to finally just see it see it come to actually all come together and what actually happened with it. Still no English VA credit. That's a shame. Oh my gosh. Man, I can see why people say they prefer this over the first. I feel like you need the set up from the first to truly appreciate it, but it's definitely a better, it's a better game than the first for sure. They definitely play with a lot of things and just seeing how it all ends up, and yeah. Not sure which cast I like better though. That one's a little harder for me at this point. But yeah. Now, technically, we're not quite finished. I know we're supposed to do, right after this, our next game is Nier Automata. But we are not finished here yet. Because a lot of you, because I said this before, if we finished in under 20 parts, I take a look at the stuff where we get to interact with the rest of the cast and actually fulfill all their hope fragments. And then we can do a proper, we can probably get our proper character rankings for this one. Because I did a ranking of the first game at the end of that game club. I forget exactly where it ended up for those at that time, honestly. But Harris Live says, so final thoughts are pretty much as an improvement over the first game, gameplay-wise, story-wise. I'll leave that up to you all. Like I said, I think it's dependent on that first game to really make it work, but the mystery of why they're on this island and having all these weird things happen, I like that everything has an explanation, that it's not just weirdness for weirdness sakes, and it makes sense why Nagito was like he was, which is so different and yeah. It's definitely wild. But yeah, I'd probably give the edge to Danganronpa 2. Granted, it's a little bit more fresh in my mind at this point. Recommend taking a look at early concept art galleries. It tells you a lot about early story drafts. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now honestly, my big question is, score? Oh, I'd probably give this a 9 out of 10. There's some aspects of the figuring out stuff or how the different games work that definitely bring it down a bit, but as far as the actual story, it's just really great. I know I saw people earlier asking if I prefer Ace Attorney or Danganronpa more. Honestly, I think I would still give the edge to Ace Attorney. I think it just has a more just is a bit more consistent with its gameplay. Granted, it's simpler gameplay, but it's more easily understood and whatnot. But this is sort of like the weird cousin that you just sort of love. So we'll have to see how. Like it's close. It's very close because they do very different things. It's actually, to me, it's hard to fully compare these two, like Ace Attorney and this to get against each other. Oh, someone said these streams and the LP of the first game got me curious into the series, and I picked up the 3 main games on Switch while they were on sale 2 weeks ago. Looking forward to playing it myself now. Yeah, definitely. So if it's Ace Attorney's God of War, Danganronpa is No More Heroes, that's honestly a pretty good way to put it. Oh boy, now just wait until I get the points to request the Somnian files. Oh boy. And I don't fully know what people thought of the latest game for the Danganronpa people. I'm also not sure how the whole series is on Switch other than Ultra Despair Girls. I'm actually quite curious how the heck V3 wraps everything up. Raincode was good? That's awesome. Oh, got the Easter egg. And the Usami strap. And Danganronpa if. Oh boy. So, we have the battles between Monami and the Mono Beast that occurred behind the scenes. We'll have to check that out. Alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Usami. I'm guessing that's where we... Oh! V3 is standalone. Its own thing. That's weird. So the anime actually wraps everything up? Is the conclusion? What the heck? Huh. You know what? Maybe in that case... Maybe in that case, we can try to do the watch party on for after I finish up Ultra Despair Girls, because Ultra Despair Girls takes place between 1 and 2. Very split thoughts on V3. Well, that's what I mean. 3. I would do the 3 watch party of the anime after Ultra Despair Girls. As part of that series. Just so we have... You watch 2 parts back to back, then watch the 3rd and final part of it? Okay. Oh, I've heard Ultra Despair Girls is wild, to put it that way. You can read the light novel Danganronpa If, written by that amazing writer. All the events. Oh, you get to unlock all the stuff. Spend those mana coins to unlock all this. Get those special scenes again. God, there's a lot of... There are so many. You kind of forget about it. Oh, wait. We missed some. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the extra scenes that you have to unlock. I see. Huh. So I missed out on 4 extra scenes. Oh, well. Danganronpa 3 is made of 3 parts, Future and Despair, then finally Hope. So you start on Future Episode 1, then Despair Episode 1, then you flop between the 2. Once they're done, you watch Hope, and that's it. Oh, okay. Got all the movie clips for all the executions. Missed out on whatever that is. Oh, here's all the concept art. Wait. Oh, the Mana Beast. Okay, weird. And here's where you can actually do all this and get all the stuff for that. Okay. Is this just a recreation of the first game? Giving you an update on how it all worked? Huh. Alternate story. Well, we won't do that. So what we'll be doing next time is taking a look at Magical Miracle Girl Monomi and do island mode so we can see everybody's backstories. It's a what if. Okay. Alright. Well, that is the main game done. We can see what else we have in store for these characters and see what we can learn and go from there. So that should be fun. In the meantime, though, let's see what we can raid. Of course, Magical Miracle. We'll take a look at one of them. I have no idea what they're actually like. Like, that's what happens if I... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at one of them. It's pretty good, but not something you should do unless you want to read to us for an hour. Not going to do that, I will say that. It's Danganronpa 1 if it were different. Oh, okay. But yeah, we're not quite done with Danganronpa. We're going to be taking a look at the backstory so I can give my official ranking of all the characters because, trust me, knowing their backstories can change a lot. Hero taught me that one, that's for sure. But of course, we'll be back tomorrow for more Zack and Wiki. I don't know if we'll be finishing it, but hopefully we'll be getting close. Otherwise, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Final Fantasy XIV as we finish up all the prelude into Shadowbringers and see what's all about that. Make a few preparations for Nier Automata. I don't know what those preparations are. I'll be honest, Final 56. Yeah. Of course, next Sunday we'll be getting into the bonus stuff. Theoretically, we should be able to get through all that backstory in that amount of time. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Who can we raid? We got Grant, Master Wuggles, playing something called Voices of the Void, but I'm not really seeing much else. Any other suggestions? Oh, as for our hashtag, I'm seeing a lot of good suggestions. I think that that wrongs is probably a little too bit esoteric for people to understand for a raid message. Let's go with Despair No More. I like that one. Super Starman 25. What are they playing? Super Starman 25 is playing Mario Party 2. So Mario Party 2 or Master Wuggles with Voice of the Void. Then we'll head out. Okay, I'm seeing more from Mario. We'll do that. Start up that raid. All right, you guys have a great night. Hope you have a great week. Hopefully see you tomorrow for Zack and Wiki if you watch that playthrough. Otherwise, see you on Sunday for the likely conclusion to our Danganronpa playthrough as we learn everybody's character backstory. So, have a great one. Until then, bye.